Welcome back. Heart disease is the #1 killer in the United States.
And here in Hawaii, 80% is at risk of developing heart disease. That's why more people are making big health and lifestyle changes through the guidance of programs like Ekahi Ornish. We're here at Ekahi with the program director, Robert Walker, to learn more about a program that's having great results. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Tell me, what's your recipe success for people who are dealing with diet and exercise and management problems?
So often when you go to the physician, you'll hear, lose some weight, exercise more, watch what you eat. So what does that mean? For most of us, we really don't know what to do once we leave the physician's office. So a lot of folks are coming here to really change the trajectory of where they're going through their life, trying to improve their lifestyle, to get off meds or to lose some weight, but really to lower their risk of developing chronic conditions like cardiovascular disease and diabetes. So what we do is look at 4 aspects of our life that we could do better. So eat better, stress less, move more, and have a better support network. So we have 4 elements as part of the Ekahi Ornish program: nutrition, exercise, stress management, and group support. And we really help to emphasize what we can do with our participants to help them improve their lifestyle.
And we have one incredible example of the success you can see with this.
Right, so we've graduated over 1,300 people now, and we're running around cohort 175, 180. But we're really excited to have Kathy here today. She's from cohort 9, so she was able to really change where her health was going and maintain it for 3 years or so. So it's really exciting today.
Well, for years, my labs weren't looking good. They were getting worse over the years. But then my doctor told me about a new program that was just getting underway. I looked it up and I said, wow, this sounds like a really good deal. I've lost a total of 45 pounds from the very beginning. And that's something you can see from the outside, of course, but you know, on the inside, my labs are really good. My cholesterol is normal. It's been normal actually ever since the end of the cohort. Do the exercise, nutrition, education, and they even feed you. We do stress management, so yoga, practices breathing, things like that, and then also group session. I think one of the biggest benefits, it's really the changes on the inside, like your thinking. You realize what's really important, and you realize how to manage all of that. It's not only a benefit to me, I think it's a benefit to my family, and they were a big motivator for me, but also even at my work, and then just hopefully with everyone that I have contact with. I think that's really important.
Results in general, folks will lose about 6 to 10% of their body mass, lowering their cholesterol about 16%, blood pressure down about 10%. Just looking at all of those biometrics, including increase in exercise capacity, lowering your depression, so feeling more connected with your cohort mates, and improving your overall outlook on life, feeling healthier and happier.
This is something a lot of people are dealing with. How can they become part of a cohort?
So there's 2 really easy ways to get a hold of us. Either go to our website at ekahiornish.com or give us a call at 777-4000.
All right, thank you so much. Great program, good options, not just moving, but eating as well. And the support system is such a huge part of it. The cohorts keep coming back and make regular, check-ins with all the friends. It's a little bit that accountability, right? The buddy system.
Yes, and it just warms the heart to see all those people just making changes in their life, living healthy, and then you can see the smiles after as they're changing their bodies. Just better life.
Absolutely. Yes, it was a pleasure to meet them. So keep up the good work. Well, the happiest days of your life might be ahead of you and behind you, because a study published by the Resolution Foundation